Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. It's your boy Jay. About 11 months ago, I made this FPS guide video, and as you can see in the comments of that video, there's a lot of people who enjoyed that video. So I kind of wanted to make an updated version of it with all the new settings and everything for Fortnite to get the most FPS, and maybe it'll help your ping too with a couple of settings. So let's get into it. First of all, I would like to say I stream every single day on YouTube, but if not every single day, most of the days I stream a lot more on YouTube versus on Twitch. And I play games like Fortnite, Warzone, sometimes Fall Guys, Among Us, sometimes Apex. I play all the games. I play Cyberpunk too. So if you would like to come support the channel or something, just subscribe and turn on notifications, and you'll get a notification whenever I go live, and you can hop in. Just so you guys know, most of these tips and tricks are already all around the internet, but my goal was just to like bring them all together and put it in one video, which are like the most useful ones. And I would like to give a shout out to Pangino and Papa Jerry, and obviously you can check the channels out for more information. To get the best results, make sure you watch the video till the end and follow every single step so you don't miss any steps. It might help you get more FPS and less. So let's get right into it. First things first, you want to create a restore point. So if these settings don't work for you, you can go back to however your PC was before these settings. So don't come at my throat and be like, oh, you fucked up my PC. So make sure you click here, create a restore point. Click right there. It's gonna search your thingy, and you can just basically just click create, and let's say before FPS, and create. And that will take a little minute, and it will create a restore point for your PC. So if anything doesn't work, you can come back here and you can click on system restore, and you can go back to the PC how it was before all these hits. Now what you need to do is you go in the search bar, put Windows Update. Just check for updates. Make sure you are updated to all the latest whatever they got going on. I always check this every time I go. Like, I didn't even know that I still had a Microsoft Defender antivirus to be uploaded, but there you go. It just got updated, not uploaded. Anyways, so yeah, make sure you are always updated here first before you do anything. Like, you wake up in the morning, make sure you just check for updates one time. If you are using NVIDIA graphics, make sure you go to GeForce Experience, go to the drivers bar here and click check for updates. Make sure you are on the latest update. I know a lot of people be like, oh, maybe this new update is not good and whatnot, but trust me, you want to be on the new updates, you want to be on the new driver, because they're always bringing new stuff to the game. They're always trying to make it better. They're always trying to make the drivers better. So if you're still stuck on 441.41 driver, which was good like 11 months ago, you might be getting good FPS, but you might be losing like out on a lot of other like input latency and all that stuff. So make sure you always have updated drivers. While we're here, just go to settings and make sure your in-game overlay is turned off, because you don't want anything popping up on the screen when you're playing the game or streaming and stuff like that. Next thing, go to search bar again, type game mode settings, and make sure your game mode is turned on. A lot of, like, back in the day, game mode was not as good as now, but they're updating this thing every single day. So game mode is better right now. That's what I would say. You can go to Xbox Game Mode. You can turn this off so it's not recording or anything while you're playing the game, and that will help too. Just a couple of more tricks to make your PC just optimize better. So you can go background apps, and you can basically turn them off here. I don't even know that I didn't have them turned off, but like, yeah, I'm gonna turn them off right now. You could go like individually, and you can just play around with it, but like, I just don't want anything running in the background. Maybe the NVIDIA control panel, that's okay, I guess, but like, again, like, I don't really need it that much. So like, just background apps all turned off. Then you can search up startup apps, and these are the apps which open up as soon as you turn on your PC. So make sure like most of them are turned off. Like, you can leave the Windows security one on just in case, but everything else, like, I don't really think you need it. So like, I just have everything else turned off. I'm not sure Wondershare Studio what this is, but I think it might be related to like an app I have, like the Filmora app. But again, make sure you just go through it and turn them off and turn it on however you like it. Then you're gonna need to go again, search bar, graphics settings, and hardware accelerated GPU scheduling, HDAP, whatever they hag, sorry, that's what they call it. I have it turned on. They're still making it better every day, but yeah, with every update it's getting better and better. So yeah, I would recommend turning it on. In the bottom here, graphics performance preference, you can go browse. You can go to local disk C or wherever your games install, program files, Epic Games, Fortnite game, I think, binaries, Win64, and you can click the one with the most, like the file size, and then you can click add. I've already added it, so it'll just show up like that, Fortnite. You can click on it, options, and make sure it's selected to high performance and save. Once you turn this on, it's going to ask you to restart your PC to make it work, but we're not going to restart the PC right now because we still need to take care of other stuff. But you can restart it afterwards. You're done the whole guide, and that will go in effect then. This setting might not help with FPS, but it might help with the ping and like whatever, like the lag or something, I guess, because the packet loss, it might help with that. You can go and search up Windows Update Delivery Settings, and make sure this is turned off, because what this does is, like, usually it's turned on and then, you know, it's like this, but what this does is like the Windows use your internet bandwidth and whatnot to download updates for other people and stuff. Like, it's just a bit weird. So like that's why make sure this is turned off. Now you can go in the search bar again, type this PC, right click, properties, advanced system settings on the right, settings under the performance tab. And here you can basically, it's probably like adjust for best appearance, or what, let Windows choose the best for you. You can go in custom and you can unselect everything except for show thumbnails instead of icons, smooth as on the screen fonts, and that's all. Pretty much that's all you need, you know, make it to look good, and that's all. And that's also gonna help. Click OK, and you're done. This next setting is if you have a hard drive and not an SSD. If you have an SSD, do not do this step, but if you have a hard drive, make sure you do it. Like, I have an SSD, but I'm going to show you how to do it. Like, right click on whatever your SSD, your hard drive is, click properties, click tools, and under right here, optimize and defragment drive, click optimize and defrag your hard drive. If you have an SSD, do not do that. What instead you can do is you can go to general, you can go disk cleanup, and then you can select all the things, like basically just select everything here, should be fine. Just click clean up system files, and you're good to go. I mean, come back up here again, select everything again, and click OK, and it'll just gonna delete all the random files, temporary files and whatnot, and then you're good to go. Press OK and you're done here. So this is a power setting. If you have been into FPS, boosting videos and stuff already, you might have already done this, but make sure you have done this. Go down here, search power settings and additional power settings. And if you have an AMD Ryzen card, you're going to have like AMD Ryzen balance and stuff like that. I personally select AMD Ryzen high performance. But if you don't have an AMD Ryzen card, you want to go on ultimate performance. And if you don't see ultimate performance here, you're going to have to like add it. So what you can do is you can cancel that. You can go under here, PowerShell, run as admin, yes. And there's a command. I will put it in the link. I'll put it in the description, and you can just paste it here. It goes something like this, paste, and as soon as you press enter, it's going to create an ultimate performance power setting option for you, or mode for you. You can close that up. You can go additional power settings, and there it is. You can just select ultimate performance and you're good to go. I have an AMD Ryzen card, so I'm going to be on AMD Ryzen high performance. A couple of more things you can do to just like delete all the temporary files, delete all the cache. I don't know if it could delete the cache or not, but yeah, temporary files, let's just say. You can go down here, you can go percentage, temp, percentage, enter, and you can just delete all these files. If it comes like that, just continue, and that's it. You can go back down there, you can search run, enter, and in this right here, you can type temp, enter, and then delete these two. Go down again, run, enter, prefetch, enter, continue, select all, delete. Sometimes it might not delete some files, so what you can do is just do this for all current items and just skip them, and you're good to go. You can go in your recycle bin and empty it. Now you can go again in the bottom and you can type delete temporary files. This will come up, and you can go right here, temporary files, click that, and don't check the download box, because download is going to delete all the files you have in the download folder. As you can see, I have like about 10 GB of files there, so I'm not going to select that, but everything else I'm going to select. Thumbnails, Microsoft Defender, delivery optimization, temporary files, I'm going to select that. Sometimes when you do a Windows update, you're going to have like a Windows update cleanup kind of thing, and that's like 500 MB sometimes. So yeah, make sure you click that, and remove files. Now you can go in the folder where Fortnite is installed, this PC, local disk C, program files, Epic Games, Fortnite game, binaries, Win64. Gonna go all the way down. You're gonna see these 4 blue thingies or whatever, like Fortnite clients. You're gonna right click on it, properties, compatibility, disable full screen optimization. Make sure this is checked. Click change high DPI settings and make sure override high DPI scaling behavior is checked too. Okay. You're gonna do for all 4 of these and you're good to go. So now we're gonna disable hardware acceleration for the programs we are not using or we're using in the background. So I'm sure everybody uses Google Chrome. You're gonna go in the right over here, click that icon or 3 dots, click settings, and then you're gonna all the way down, advanced, all the way down. Use hardware acceleration when available. Make sure this is checked off, like it's not blue, and then it's gonna ask you to relaunch and whatnot, and you can do that. Next thing, I'm sure you're using Discord on your computer, so make sure you open Discord, you click user settings, appearance, go all the way down here, hardware acceleration, make sure this is turned off. It's gonna ask you to restart it and go ahead and do that. That being said, if you haven't joined our Discord server already, make sure join the Discord server. The link is in the description. We have about 9,000 members. So yeah, hop in. If you got any questions, just at me and I can answer your questions. If you use the app Spotify, you can disable hardware acceleration there too, but I don't use Spotify. So like, I don't know, like I know how to do it, but I don't have the application installed and I don't really want to install the application and show it to you guys. So yeah, just go in the settings and play around with it and you'll find the setting for hardware acceleration there. I'm going to talk about some external applications you can use to make your game feel better and just like get more FPS and whatnot. So first things first, you want to make sure you don't have any Trojans or any malicious just virus and stuff on your computer. So you probably have a Windows Defender already, so that's a good thing. Wait, I gotta turn this off. You have Windows Defender already, so that's a good thing, but sometimes it does misses some adwares and stuff. So make sure you have the adware cleaner. You can double click that, you can click yes, and you can scan it. Before you scan it, go to settings, right? Make sure you check everything here, like make sure everything is green. Go to dashboard, click scan, and even if it doesn't find anything on the computer, it's gonna ask you that do you want to run a basic repair. Click on that run basic repair. It's gonna ask you to restart the computer and restart the computer after you're done that. So don't do that right now, obviously do that in the end of the video, and yeah, you should be good for that. Next thing what you want to do is you want to go to this website. I'm going to leave the link in the description and you can go there and you can download this software called MSI utility V2 or V3, doesn't really matter. I have V2 right now. I don't know why I need the V3, but it is what it is. Make sure you download that and it's going to look something like this. Right click on it, click run as administrator, click yes, and this thing is going to pop up. You don't have to play around much here. You just have to play around one settings. You have to go right here in the bottom where it says your RTX card, whatever card you have, 1660, 2080, 2060, 3080, whatever card you have. Make sure in front of it is checked. Click this. It's probably undefined at the moment. Click high and click apply, and that's it. Get out of there. You don't need to play around with it no more. I'm going to go through my NVIDIA control panel settings just in case you want to take a look at it, because it's pretty like generic, but right click in the desktop, go NVIDIA control panel. You can pause the video here and just take a look at these settings and just like copy it. These are the best settings right now. So yeah, over here, open GL rendering GPU. You're gonna click it and you're gonna click the card you have. Down again, and you can just copy all these settings. A couple other things I like to change in the NVIDIA control panel is, let's say you go to change resolution, make sure you click on your monitors and make sure they are selected as the highest refresh rate possible. I also like to use NVIDIA control color settings and 10 VPC, full dynamic range, but that's just me. You can just leave it on default color settings. In the adjust desktop and size and positions, I like to go no scaling because I don't want the GPU or the display doing any kind of scaling while I'm playing the game. So I just like go no scaling so it doesn't mess around with nothing. And then you can just get out of here. Okay, this tip or trick might not work for everybody, and maybe not everybody want to use it, but I'm just gonna explain it anyways, just in case if you are enthusiast like that and want to test it out. For this, you're gonna have to go in your GeForce Experience, and you're gonna have to go to the setting tab, and you're gonna need to leave this in-game overlay turned on. You can leave it turned on for now, but you can turn it off after you're done with this tip. So obviously turn it on, Alt Z, and this will show up. Click performance right here. This is like an overclocking thing from NVIDIA itself. You might have it, you might not have it. Oh, make sure you are like the enable experimental features. Make sure this is checked before you do that. Otherwise the performance tab is not going to show up. So over here, don't mess around with none of these settings. Just click enable auto tuning, and it's going to take about 30 minutes. At this time when this is scanning, don't do anything on the computer. Just leave the computer still. Like, don't mess with it, don't touch it, don't play anything, don't open Google Chrome, don't do nothing. So make sure everything is turned off. Go Alt Z, performance, enable auto tuning, turn it on, and it's going to take about 20-30 minutes, and it's going to give you like a boost here. Like 91 megahertz is not a big boost, but it's like, you know, factory boost like by NVIDIA. So this is like the most stable way of overclocking your GPU. Once you're done that, it'll just automatically gonna set it up, and you can close it up, and you can close the in-game overlay back. For this next setting, you must have seen this a lot already. You can just go in Google Chrome, go ISLC, and then search that up. The first link right here, Intelligent Standby List Cleaner, click on that, go all the way down there, official download here, and click on it. And it's going to download like an exe file. Just click that exe file, and it's going to extract this folder right here. Click on that folder, Intelligent Standby List Cleaner, we'll click that, click yes, and then it's going to show up like this. So here what you want to do is you want to leave 1024 as 1024, and then free memory is lower than whatever your total system memory is. If let's say you have 16 GB, right? The half was going to be like 8,000. Mine is like 32 GB, which is 32,000. So half is 16,000. So that's why mine is set to 16,000. But that's going to change. If you have 8,000, set it to 4,000, and so on. Over here, wanted timer resolution is going to be like set to 1. So change it to 0.50. Check the enable custom timer resolution. If you have like a good PC, select this to 500. If you have like a medium or like lower end PC, then select it to 1000. I'm gonna select to 500 because I think my PC is good. And then you're gonna click start, and you're gonna click purge standby list, and it's just gonna be, as you can see, you know, all this like the standby like memory has gone down a little bit. That's what it does, I think. And you just minimize that, and every time you're playing the game, make sure you do that before playing the game, and just have it minimized, and you're good to go. So for the next setting, we are going to go into Fortnite and play around with the settings. But before you do that, make sure you go down here, search app data, sorry, percentage, app data percentage, enter. It should be here somewhere. Click app data right there, local, Fortnite game, saved, config, Windows client, gamer user settings. So right click on that, properties, make sure it's not read only, like make sure this is not selected. Otherwise, if it's selected, then you won't be able to change the settings in the game. Like these are all the settings we have in the game. So make sure these are unchecked. Make sure the read only is unchecked. Otherwise, whatever you change in the game, you close the game, is going to go back to the normal. So make sure that's unchecked. Now we can hop into Fortnite and play around with some settings over there. Okay, now we're going to take a look at some of our in-game settings. First of all, let's see what's in the item shop. We got the Walking Dead skin. Make sure you click support a creator code and type FLYEKITES accept. That helps a lot. Doesn't help a lot. Helps like, it gives you 5%. So if you like spend $10, I get like 50 cents. So yeah, but like every V-Buck spend counts. Make sure you use somebody's code. You don't have to use my code, but make sure you use some creator's code at least. Top right, settings, and make sure first of all it's selected on Windows mode. Resolution, make sure you're on the max. I play on 1440p, so that's why my FPS is a little bit lower than like, you know, most of the people who are playing on 1080p. So frame rate limit, like I'm gonna leave it on unlimited for the video, but if your monitor is, let's say, 60 Hz monitor, right? First of all, why are you watching this video? Because 60 Hz is like very easy to get no matter what. Secondly, you don't need to go above even like 120 if your monitor is like 60 Hz. If your monitor is 144 Hz, then even 180, 165 should be fine. Me personally, I keep it on 200 when I'm playing, and I do not go higher than that. I don't need to push my PC more than 200. But for this video, we're just gonna leave it on unlimited. Brightness 100%, user contrast 1%, colorblind off, colorblind strength off, all of that off. Please do not select auto select, auto set, because it will just put it on high or something, so you don't want that. First of all, you can go all the way low right there, and then you can increase this to 100 if you want, but I would recommend playing around with like 90, 200. Me personally, I leave it at 99, 98, 95 sometimes, like if my PC is like really struggling or something, if I'm streaming, it kind of helps. But like, yeah, 90 to 100 should be like a sweet spot. View distance, leave it to medium or even like low if you'd like, but like I kind of like seeing people from the far and stuff, so like I'm gonna just leave it at medium. Shadows off, anti-aliasing off. Textures, you can leave it at high because it helps your CPU push a little harder, and effects, you can leave it at low. Post-processing, low. Advanced graphics, VSync off, motion blur off, show FPS on, DirectX Beta 12. Here's the thing, some people are still babbling about using DirectX 11. Do not use DirectX 11. Like, it will take a little longer to get used to DirectX 12. Like, you can't just turn on the game and play DirectX 12 and the game's gonna be smooth. Like, you have to play a couple of games, and you know, all these textures and everything's gonna download and you're gonna save in the computer and whatnot. And then once you play like, you know, 2-3 games with DirectX 12 on, you're gonna see like a lot of improvement. The only problem is if you're alt tabbing a lot, then you might crash. But like, I alt tab a lot while streaming, but I don't crash even on DirectX 12. So again, like if it doesn't really work out, if you're crashing constantly, then okay, go on DirectX 11. But I would recommend sticking on DirectX 12. They got a new mode called They got a new mode called Performance Alpha. So if your computer is dog water, right? Like it's like literally dumpster juice or something, then you can use this game mode, and it's gonna give you like a lot of FPS, but your game is gonna look like you're playing on mobile, if you're okay with that. One more thing, like a lot of people are talking about this, like this mode is really good if you're playing like max competitive level, like if you're playing, you know, like for competitions and stuff, because because when you build a wall or something, you can still see through the walls longer period of time and stuff like that. But like, I'm not playing competitive like that. I'm a streamer, I'm just trying to have fun, so I'm gonna just stay with DirectX 12. But you can check out the alpha mode. Like it helps, you know, it helps. If your computer is really bad, like alpha mode is definitely gonna give you a lot of FPS. Allow multi-thread, make sure it's turned on. Use GPS turned off. Latency markers off. NVIDIA flash low latency on plus boost. Latency flash off. DLSS. Now you can play around with it if you want, if you have the card with this, but I'm just gonna go with off because I don't want it to mess around with my 3D resolution, because that's what it messes around with. Even if I go quality, it will go max at 75. I think it won't go higher than that, and I don't like the quality like that, so off is the best for me personally. But you can play around with this setting. Ray tracing, like unless you're making like a YouTube video or something, you know, where you're trying to like make like cool looking whatever video, you don't really need to turn on. Like, you're never going to take advantage of it in like competitive or even like a pub game. If anything, it's only going to bring your like skills down because of the FPS and there's just like a lag and stuff. Unless you have like a 3090, I don't even like, you know, recommend using it. Click the settings tabs, go all the way down. NVIDIA highlights, make sure that's turned off. Record replays off. Record large team replays off. Record creative mode replays off. Unless, as I said, if you're making a video or something where you need the replay, then you can have it on. But unless, just turn it off, apply, and that's it. I'll show you my FPS in creative, and then I'll show you my FPS in solo games. So I'm using OBS right now to record this gameplay, which is using my graphic card. And I'm playing on 1440p, so like max I'm getting is like 500, I think, maybe 550 sometimes, but like 400, 500 is the max I'm getting. And if you are on 1080p, you can easily add like 100 to maybe even 200 FPS if you're on 1080p. We can check it out right now. We can test that out by putting our 3D resolution to 50%. And yeah, like now it's like above 500 all the way. We didn't get like 200 FPS or anything, but we did get like about a 50 to 60 FPS more. This is what you're looking at if you're on 1080p. Obviously the graphics are going to look a lot better, but that's about the FPS you'll be getting. So here we are in a game. This is my first game after the new update, after the new performance alpha update. So yeah, like I think I was flying around and it's still downloading some like, you know, textures and whatnot. So I'm getting about what, like 200 to 300 Yeah, between 200 and 300 FPS right now. But obviously once it's end game and there's like a lot of people in end game, this is going to go down. But yeah, this looks all right, you know, like it's not bad. It's pretty smooth, especially because like my monitor is 144 hertz, so like I'm perfectly fine with it. Select my FPS. If I cap it from here to 200 FPS, right? Let's say if I cap it to 180, now I'm gonna see a lot more stable FPS. I'm gonna see my max not going above 180, and my below is like not even going under 130, like 120 maybe sometimes, but like this is like more stable FPS compared to like you can see like my 180, I'm stuck at 180. Before, when I was going max, I was even going below 180 and whatnot. So now I'm like literally, as you can see on the top right, it's like set right on 180. So that's why I say make sure you cap your FPS to whatever your, you know, like monitor settings are. And that should be it, I think. Like if you have any questions, make sure you comment down below. If this video did help you, make sure you comment down below so other people can see the comments. And if you have any issues or something, they can take a look at it, they can talk to you. I reply to every single comment. Make sure you hit the like button, that helps a lot. My last FPS video got like a 1.4k likes. So yeah, if this one beats that, that'll be insane, but I doubt it. And share this video with your friends if they need some help with the FPS boost and whatnot. Subscribe and turn on notifications if you haven't already. As I said, I stream a lot. I'm trying to post a lot of videos this month and maybe the coming year, obviously. So yeah, you get notified every time I post a video or go live. And come say hi, come support, you know, come like the live stream. You can dip if you want to. Helps. Everything helps. Join the Discord if you haven't already. If I'm not live, if I'm not posting a video, I'm probably on Discord talking to everybody on Discord. So like I'm very active on Discord, so make sure you're there. If you want to take a look at my TikTok, I post a lot of like my stream clips and stuff like that on my TikTok. So FLYEKITESJAY on TikTok, check it out too. If you made it to the end of the video, if you are listening to this right now, type let's say type cookie, COOKIE in the chat, so in the comment section, so I'll know that you made it to the end. Having said, it's your boy Jay. Take care, peace out, Merry Christmas, bye bye.